What's going on, everybody? It's Steve. We're here with the Olds Review. I don't think I've actually hosted this one on my channel before, so um, for those unaware and the people who have not watched an Olds Review before, I think I have 2 total viewers on my channel that this will apply to. Hello, Maddle. Hello, Dale. This is where a bunch of us 30-plus-year-olds drink beer and make fun of every team in the league. Introduce yourselves, starting with James.
Starting with James. All right. I'm James. I'm the second oldest here. Daddy's got me by like 3 months or something like that. But I've been doing this Pokemon thing a long time.
Daddy.
I am Daddy. I've been doing this Pokemon thing a long time as well. World famous creator of the Daddy Plan. Check it out. It's awesome. Steve, thanks for having me.
Purple, welcome back.
Thank you. I've been doing this less long than I think everybody here, but I took probably about a year off, and now I'm back, and I'm excited to talk about Pokemon again. Thank you, Steve.
Awesome. So we are starting it off real big here. I am not sharing my screen, Daddy. You'll have to pull up the teams on your own. We are starting off with Sly, last season's champion. Absolutely destroyed me in the grand finals. Very powerful team right out the gate with the Mega Floette, Excadrill, Sinistcha, Blastoise, Tyranitar, Mega Camerupt, Goodra, Manectric, Crabominable, Lycanroc, and Altaria. I'll take the lead on this one because this has a lot of similarities with my team, with the Tyranitar and the Lycanroc. Excadrill kind of also abusing the sand like Garchomp does, and then the good Trick Room mode with Sinistcha and Mega Camerupt. This team, despite what the type chart says, this is going to be an absolute nightmare for people, I think. Excellent fast mode, excellent slow mode, really big numbers across the board, except for defense. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I haven't put together how it is structurally pretty similar to your team, isn't it? It's got a lot of you got big dragon type to go with your sand mode, solid water types, definitely similar stuff going on, but some of these seem I don't know, maybe a little more not necessarily fragile, but just kind of I don't know precisely in what way I think the 2 teams are different, but yeah, I don't know. It does look like a good team though. Don't get me wrong. I would like to maybe not see some of the weaknesses. Like, these are like some of the best attacking types with weaknesses. What are the non-real mons here? Kind of Altaria. Does that make things look better? Things look a little better. Manectric.
The weaknesses feel kind of fake, but to me though,
yeah,
because like you have a fighting weakness, but you have Mega Floette.
Yeah,
to help deal with the fighting types.
Yeah,
you have an ice, like a big ice weakness, but you are just running really fast rock slides. It just is like, yes, if the team does get put on the back foot, it'll be a problem. But I think it's pretty rare that the team's ending up on the back foot, and the plan is just to win before that happens.
Yeah, Mega Floette in itself just does so much damage, like right off the jump. And then you have Excadrill in Sand, which is going to be one of the fastest things in the format. Sinistcha to come in and heal up Blastoise or Mega Camerupt under Trick Room. This Trick Room mode with Mega Camel and Crabominable is extremely dangerous. Yeah, the type chart might be a little deceptive here. There are some exploitable weaknesses. A huge weakness to ground like this is problematic. Like, let's not pretend that it isn't. But Sinistcha really good into those ground attacks and can come in and heal something back up. And Mega Floette gets things low enough just with Dazzling Gleams or maybe clicking whatever that broken ass fairy move is that
Light of
KOs
Light of
everything
Ruin. Yeah,
that it shouldn't. This team is definitely very dangerous.
You brought up ground moves. I hope Mamoswine is not in this division because Mamoswine just destroys this team on its own.
I'm pretty sure Mamoswine is in the other division.
That's good. That's good for Sly.
Yeah.
There's not much in the way of speed control here at all outside of Trick Room. Like, you're not bringing Altaria for Tailwind, really. Manectric, I guess, is a fast Thunder Wave, but do you really want to bring Manectric all the time?
Yeah, I think your speed control is just be fast in the sand for the most part.
Yeah.
Right. And if Sly is not in the sand, then he's got, a pretty good fake out one in Blastoise and kind of end a list, right? Like Lycanroc is 112, which is fast, but definitely not the fastest. Got some good slow mons as well to take advantage of Trick Room, but I don't think this is a team that really wants to be Trick Room all the time. Like, you would mostly rather be Mega Evolving Floette than Camerupt most of the time because it's just so strong.
I think this team
it doesn't take extra work, right? You don't have to also set up Trick Room in the same way that you kind of do for the Camel. So the Trick Room is more like a Trick Room deterrent mode than an actual Trick Room mode.
I don't know about that. I think this Trick Room mode is very real.
I think this is one of the best Trick Room modes you're going to see, honestly.
Really?
Just those two,
yes. Camerupt does an absolute buttload of damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree that it does.
Crab
it does a ton of damage, but is it really like how often is it the plan versus the answer?
I mean, I think this team brings a Trick Room mode most weeks, and then you're afraid to set your own Tailwind just because it could backfire, because Sinistcha could come in and set Trick Room, and now the game's over because Camel's one-shotting everything with Eruption, or Crab is cleaning up the things that Camerupt can't for whatever reason. So you don't have to click Trick Room with this team, but the threat of it is going to be there because those are two of the best Trick Room threats offensively, I'd say. I mean, there's like Torkoal.
Even Tyranitar. 61 speed is going to be slow enough most of the time.
Tyranitar can get pretty slow. That's definitely true. I do like Trick Room as a Tailwind answer more than as its own plan as well.
Yeah. This team needs a Tailwind answer, right? There's no speed control, right? Pretty much. I mean, you can't even Scarf Electric Web or Icy Wind really at all. So you need to have something.
Yeah, Tyranitar doesn't really get fast enough. Yeah.
But I think that is the big concern, right? Is the speed control and the fact that we were talking this team does have weaknesses, and the game plan should be to blow those up, and you can with Mega Floette and with your Sand mode. But when you're not able to, if you lose that speed control battle in the first turn or second turn, it could be rough. So that's the big glaring weakness to me.
Yeah. Could be running Bulldoze, but there's only one ground immunity, and it's the one that's bringing Tailwind anyway, so probably not running Bulldoze on Lycanroc. Or Excadrill, for that matter. Anyway, I do in general like this team. What tier are you guys thinking?
I don't know. It's like a low A tier team. I was kind of down on it in the discussion, but it's still a pretty good team overall. It's like a low A, maybe the top of B, but I think we can keep it in A tier. Yeah. Not Sly's strongest team ever, but pretty good team.
And real quick, one thing we need to talk about. Sinistcha is really obviously very premium redirection, and then you have Blastoise for Shell Smash stuff. There's setup ways you can get fast enough.
Get fast with some setup for sure, yeah.
So it's not like they're doomed, even if
Rock Polish on Tyranitar. It gets Rock Polish, right?
It has Dragon Dance as well. Also fake out.
Oh, it has Dragon Dance. It has a good setup move.
You don't have to do Rock Polish. Also having fake out is pretty huge, right? Just the mix up of fake out or Shell Smash next to Sinistcha is something. Fake outs that Trick Room, or Rage Powder and Shell Smash.
Rage Powder, Shell Smash. Yeah, that is kind of a nightmare lead for opponents.
Yeah, I don't think it's quite as good of a sand team as Steve's, but I do think it's a really good team.
It's keeping it in A tier for me, for sure.
Okay, next up, Jordan. Who wants to
Jordan
tackle Jordan's team?
I got some thoughts on Jordan's team. So there's like classic Jordan stuff, right? Of immediate, fast mons that matter, right? Dragapult, Mega Halucha, with reliable mons that can be in the back or mons that can be supportive, right? Orangaroo, Volcarona, some good setup stuff like Belly Drum Azumarill, Gudra can boost its defense forever. So like overall, it's a pretty it's pretty much the kind of team we expect Jordan to draft, right? A lot of them look similar in when you like zoom way out. Some of the specifics, I don't know how into like Raichu, Alola I am. Crocodile seems kind of medium. Volcarona, Dragapult, I do like a lot. I think this is a fun, strong way to start off a draft. The two megas are doing very different things, which I like. You're going to know when you want Abomasnow and when you're going to want Halucha. I suspect most of the time you're probably going to want Halucha. But
are we Halucha believers here?
Mega Halucha is different than normal Halucha.
Yeah, it's much more an immediate attacker than regular Halucha is.
That is true. That is my main problem with this team, is that there is barely any immediate offense, and it almost all looks like setup. Either Quiver Dance or I guess Dragapult would be your main immediate attacker, as well as Mega Halucha. But other than that,
I agree. There is some pretty premium support here,
Yeah.
though, too. Like Volcarona is going to be one of the best redirectors with the option to also go offensive, and Dragapult is a really cool draft mon. Obviously it's great as a support mon, but also decent attack and special attack stats. So you get some solid mix-ups with those first two picks. I think that those are kind of cool to build around because there's a lot of things you can do with them. Crocodile. Are we believers in the crook in this format?
I don't know if I'm a believer or not. I think it's probably reasonable on this team, given that like the defensive numbers are not super great. So like the Intimidate is going to be useful. But yeah, I don't know that I'm 100% a believer in Crocodile generally. What do we think about like this? Looks extremely similar to a team Jordan would have drafted when Terra was available, and Terra is not available. Volcarona can't lose that rock weakness anymore.
Yeah, when the whole team is weak to Rock Slide, or does not resist Rock Slide.
Essentially, right? You've got double dragons without like you don't really have particularly good fairy resists. Arbok, who cares? Volcarona, sure, but like it's not like a premier fairy resist or anything like that.
You bring up a good point. Yeah. How is Jordan beating Sly with Mega Floette and a sand team?
The other thing that scares me too about the type chart is the ground weakness, and the two things that are not weak to ground are your two megas. Do you want to bring both on the same team consistently? Like if you face a team that has a really good ground type, maybe you have to, but you don't want to run regular Abomasnow, and you really don't want to run regular Halucha, I don't think.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Mega Abomasnow with Orangaroo is a pretty solid combination, though.
Absolutely.
instruct that Blizzard in Trick Room. I don't know what's surviving that, right? That's a lot of damage coming
Two
out
blizzards
there.
in a turn, you got like a 40% chance of getting a freeze.
Right. Yeah. If they don't die, which most things will. Yeah, I think it's an interesting team and it has a lot of different options, different sets it can run, but I don't know if I'm the biggest believer in the megas on this team. I think there's too many exploitable weaknesses, and I just think Mega Halucha it's decent, right? It's got pretty good stats around the board. 137 attack, Brave Bird goes hard. There's some weird stuff you could do with the entrainment, a no guard. I guess you could scarf Fisher with Crocodile, right? There's some cool sneaky things you can do with it, but I don't know if those megas don't feel super consistent to me like something like Mega Floette does.
The thing I think I disagree with an earlier point that was there's not enough immediate offense. I kind of see like Azumarill can do quite a lot. Its numbers are obviously a little deceiving. It's stronger, but Mega Halucha has significant attack. Dragapult to Mega Abomasnow if you can get under Trick Room. Obviously that's not immediate then, but as immediate as a Trick Room team can get. I just think there's significant stuff there. What scares me is that like you don't have your redirection mon is also your tailwind mon, and your fake out is Alolan Raichu. So if you can lose that speed battle pretty quickly, and then at that point, like how much does it matter that your fastest mon is Dragapult because every other like your opponent's speed is doubled.
Yeah, it's not the best speed control team we've ever seen out of Jordan by any means.
Which he usually prioritizes that above anything else. So it's
a
little bizarre.
I mean, like I can see I can see the vision with the team, but I don't know that it's 100% there for me. Yeah. I mean, Dragapult is crazy fast, right? It's like the second fastest mon, like second or third fastest mon in the format, something like that, right?
There's a couple megas that are faster.
Mega Arrow.
I think there's something at 150. Yeah, but I mean, if you got to go against Mega Beedrill, you're happy, right? Like, I don't think Mega Beedrill is the problem for this team. So, like, I see the vision, and I like most of these mons. You know, Raichu Alola, meh. Crocodile, meh. Plus,
Arbok's never coming.
Arbok basically never coming.
So bad. Oh, I wish it wasn't, but
it has a glare. That is the one thing Arbok has.
And Intimidate, and it's a poison type. Maybe it comes against Mega Floette.
That's true.
Just saying. Maybe.
There you go. That's the Sly counter.
You gotta bring it.
Honestly, Sly's team eats Jordan's for lunch. Like Sly has the two best ground types in the division as well, in Excadrill and Mega Camerupt.
And the best rock type.
It has Mega Floette. It has the best rock types. Yeah, maybe not. Like Rocket Tyranitar. Maybe not the best, but like it has great rock types and Tyranitar and Lycanroc. Like I think Sly's team is going to be a real problem for Jordan, but
there's other teams.
There's other teams too, yeah. And if Sly has all the good answers, nobody else does.
There you go. I'm feeling a B.
It's like a mid B tier.
Solid B tier team.
Yeah. Definitely a B tier.
So definitely have room to make this team look amazing, and and it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look like a top tier team, but you know, it's Jordan, so he can make it look like a top tier team for sure once he gets his hands on it.
Already differing from the toddlers where they put Jordan in S. Take that, toddlers.
I guess take that, Jordan. Just kidding. We love you, Jordan.
J-Star. The Mega.
Yeah. So I don't know if you noticed, but J-Star's team is on this document twice.
Yes.
As it should be.
I did the version of the team without all the megas also. So that we can reference both. And I just want to point out first that the team with no megas is 20 points cheaper.
That's funny.
Like J-Star spent 20 extra points to not be able to use any items.
Amazing.
which is rough. And most of these like this is a great bit. Like I am absolutely here for the bit. This is
No,
an
I hate
all-time
it.
draft challenge.
I hate the bit because I wanted these shitty low tier megas to slap on my team at the end of the draft, and I can't get Mega Absol because J-Star needs to have it. No, I hate the bit. It's the worst bit.
It did present
Honestly,
some challenges.
That makes me like the bit even more.
Yeah, I know. I'm trolling, but I did want Mega Absol, or at least like to consider it, or B drill.
Yeah,
the shitty cheap ones that whatever.
Yeah, this is an all-time draft challenge. It's basically undoable at any point in Pokemon history. Like this is the only time it could possibly happen. It's cool and good.
Yeah.
I like that J-Star did it, and I think this team is dog water.
Hey,
I don't think it's good at all.
The top
The
five.
top four. Yeah.
That's a real
the top
team.
five. Sorry, that's
Sure.
right. It is. Yeah, without items though.
Yes.
But look at it on the non-mega version of the team.
Yes.
It's not as good a team.
But even then, the top five are like a real top five. It's just you don't have items. You have 2 4x weaknesses, which is a problem, especially when you don't have items. And then you also have to deal with the fact that your opponent knows what 5 you're bringing every time. Because there's like the rest of the Pokemon are kind of not real Pokemon.
They're not Pokemon, right? Audino, Meganium, Beedrill, Absol, Emboar, Pidgeot, like they're just not real Pokemon.
Dude,
Audino
Mega
has
Pidgeot
its
is
place.
so bad.
Yes.
Have you seen its move pool? It's comical.
It's truly terrible.
You can only run one set with it.
Yeah. Heatwave, Hurricane,
crazy.
Tailwind, Protect, I think.
Which
Protect.
is
Yeah.
it's cool if that was one of its sets, but that's it. It's all it has. It's so sad. Yeah, I mean, what can you say? I mean, like we said, the top five, it is a real team. Unfortunately, they can't hold items. So Excadrill becomes a lot less threatening when it can't hold a sash. Obviously, Clefable can't run any defensive items. So you can't have leftovers on this team. You can't sash the Scizor if your opponent has a strong fire type attacker.
Or Lumberry to prevent a burn.
No lums, no white herbs. So Intimidate.
was so
Resistant
good.
berries.
Yeah, Intimidate is eating this team for lunch.
Yeah, and when you look at the speeds on the non-mega version of the team, it's like nothing is particularly fast. I mean, Excadrill in the sand gets decently fast, but like Pidgeot and Garchomp are your only 2 bonds above 100 and don't bring Pidgeot. So like Garchomp is your only mon that matters above 100. You're always getting outsped. Audino is your Trick Room setter. And
Tailwind, Scizor.
Audino's not good.
Like what tailwind are you using to
Scizor. Right? It has
Yeah,
to
I mean,
be Scizor.
Scizor is your Tailwind sitter, so
Yeah.
it's like it's a turn 2 Tailwind. You know, you set it and then it's relevant the second turn.
Yeah. If your opponent has weather, this team really struggles. Clefable is your main special attacker on this team most of the time.
Yeah, and
Maybe Absol sometimes. Maybe Pidgeot when Heat Wave and Hurricane look good into a team. Yeah, I think Clefable's going to have to mega a lot because this team's going to rely on the special damage output of that.
yeah, but
Pokemon.
but Excadrill wants to mega a lot, and Tyranitar wants to mega a lot, so that because Excadrill can't mega, Tyranitar can mega to reset the sand after somebody.
Yeah, I think
turns
T-Tar
off
will
the
want to mega a
stand.
lot, but I think Clefable's going to need to mega a
And-
lot. Otherwise, you're just going to get intimidated and wisped, and you're going to
Well,
really
but-
struggle.
Clefable's like, good redirection.
It
Yeah,
is.
Clefable's a good mon.
So
Don't get me wrong.
No, it's great, but then it's like
Yeah.
you want to be clicking follow me a lot, but you also need to be clicking. Is it Moonblast? Yeah, Moonblast a lot.
Yeah, you
right?
have,
Like,
you
yeah,
have
it's-
to click
so-
special moves, and
I think realistically it's going to click the mega button to dodge earthquakes more so than do anything else.
that too.
I think the only three you're actually going to see Mega on this team are T-Tar, Scizor, Clefable, and maybe Excadrill.
I think there probably are weeks where you want to bring one of the lower mons and mega them, but like, I think you're right about the consistent game.
Yeah.
The reason why I was looking at Absol specifically is because it has a pretty good special attack stat and actually has like a super stacked special move pool. So that's a little sneaky. It gets all the weather moves, thunder, blizzard, fire blast. So it can be sneaky special attack damage occasionally. Obviously it has a super high attack stat, but and there's redirection on this team, so you can sneak that in. You can sneak Beedrill in, in the occasional matchup where they OHKO a couple things that you need them to.
You got to kill Mega Flow at 1 week.
Yeah, you can slot them in.
Both died a quick attack.
True. Yeah. Actually, yeah. All right.
Yeah, fun team.
Put in an F for fun.
I said if anybody drafts an 11 mega team, they have a guaranteed slot every week in Weekly Heat. And while this is not technically 11 megas, it is certainly in the spirit of an 11 mega team. So expect to see a lot of J-Stars battles, provided they are fun to watch.
They're gonna either J-Star is gonna pop off with his team and it's gonna be awesome, or he's gonna get steamrolled, which is kind of what a lot of people are predicting, right? So yeah, I think we will see it on Weekly Heat a lot. I'd love to see like J-Star bust out. The ability. I will say the good thing about this team, the ability to mega any of your Pokemon is kind of cool,
right?
Right?
It's being mega is just Terra again.
It is kind of cool. You never know.
Only 2 Mons change types. Clefable gains Flying, and Audino gains Fairy.
Which are 2 good things to gain.
Which are good types to gain, for sure.
Yeah. J-Star's a good player, so we will see some cool stuff out of this team for sure.
This team will win games. Guaranteed.
Yeah. Probably against
this team will win games. I wonder how many sets this team will win.
We'll find out. Stay tuned.
We have PrimeSparkz, former conference champion, season 14, 13 conference champion, I think.
Something like that.
Daddy, what do you think of this team?
This team is not loading for me. Let me refresh.
Purple, what do you think of this team?
There we go.
Initial thoughts are I like Garchomp and Mega Delphox together. I think it's good for Mega Delphox can take care of the ice types. It obviously gets Levitate to allow Garchomp to go off. It seems like a Garchomp set up very well. There's a lot of ways to spam Earthquake. I think you generally want a better. This is true of like a lot of teams, right? Because there's just not a lot of this move, but a better Tailwind mode would be I would love a better Tailwind. But like we were talking about this all through the draft, that there's just not that many Tailwinds, and there's really not that many fast ones. So
I think we've said that for every team so far. So clearly, it doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, right.
Against the teams that do have it, it will matter. But
yes.
there's a lot of teams that don't. So you're right about that. I'm trying to think how I like Zoroark in this team. I think it's okay. It doesn't seem to be set up amazingly well, but it's fine, I guess.
When you launch a ghost move into Mega Delphox, or you launch a fighting move into Orthworm, and it's actually Zoroark, there's potential for surprise factor, right?
It's just dark moves exist too for Mega Delphox.
And the whole team is, you got 2 dark resists. So dark is
you got 1.5 dark resist.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sylveon needs those dark types. Yeah. Dark types out though, right? So
Sylveon's a great fairy type to bring when you have a dark type problem.
Sylveon's great, just great in general.
Yeah, I like the beginning of this draft a lot too. These first 4 are, they're you're kind of putting the whole team onto their backs and hoping they can carry the weight, right?
Yeah.
This
I think
is a,
Orthworm's kind of nice too.
yes.
I think you're
You got
spamming
tech
earthquakes with
pieces,
this team.
but
Bring your
it's
wide guard
four,
when you play against this team.
4 Mons plus 7 tech pieces. Kind of. That's a little reductive, but
Wide guard's actually like a real problem, no? Like I think it's kind of a fake move in a lot of the time in drafts, but like this team really wants its spread moves.
Earthquake, Rock Slide, Hyper Voice, Heat Wave, Electroweb, Discharge, Hyper Voice again, Earthquake again, Rock Slide again.
Well,
yeah.
The good thing for PrimeSparkz is there's only one good wide guard in the whole division. Like there's a couple mons that have it, but like Mega Aerodactyl is the only one that I would be worried about using it, really, just because it can be on the field and do relevant things, and also
We'll see
wide guard.
about that.
No, I see that you have wide guard. Torterra has wide guard, but I don't think that's not a reason to bring Torterra most of the time.
Hey, there's no real ice
We'll
type on
see
this
about
team.
that.
Avalug's not real. Avalug can't hurt you. This is a wonderful Garchomp team. This is a better Garchomp team than my team, I think. This Garchomp is literally just going to click Earthquake all season.
Yeah.
That's pretty threatening.
Well, Garchomp is
2 Levitates, a flying type, Orthworm. Yeah, I mean seems like that's kind of the plan, right? Garchomp clicks Earthquake.
Spread
Mega
status
Delphox
with Rotom, Thunderwave,
does
or Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah.
Or
got a good spread of
Paralysis with
speed.
Superior. Yeah, good speed spread. Good Trick Room. Nah, I don't believe in this Trick Room mode at all. Heracross with speed control is an absolute nightmare. However you achieve that, whether it's Glare or Tailwind or Thunderwave or...
Oh yeah, Glare's a nice call.
Icy Wind
Scarf
from
Electro.
Zoroark.
Icy Windy Webs. Yeah. This team has options.
Superior is decently fast and can glare, which is
I like
nice
the Mega Heracross on this team too, because it gives a second like immediate physical threat in addition to Garchomp, because outside of that there isn't much.
It's pretty specially biased, broadly speaking.
It's
185 is crazy too. It has Rock Blast, it has Arm Thrust. It's that kind of end of list.
Doesn't
I think it has
Pin Missile. Yeah, Pin Missile.
It definitely has Pin Missile. Does it have Bullet Seed too? Or am I crazy?
Maybe.
I might be crazy.
I'll check.
But like, if your opponent doesn't have a good flying type or psychic, I guess Heracross is looking pretty good into the matchup. Maybe fire, but you're really watching out for that flying type because it has good bulk. 80, 115, 105.
It does get Bullet Seed.
Damn.
Yeah, it gets all the good multi-hit moves. Well, except for the ice one.
That would be busted.
Yeah, I think there's only really 2 flying types you're super scared of in the division. I mean, Mega Charizard, why sure, but Aerodactyl's on that same team, and then I lost it, Mega Halucha. But for the most part, I'm not scared of the flying types in this division, so I think it's like Mega Heracross is pretty well positioned given the teams they're going against.
Yeah, there's no Terras, so you don't have to worry about a random Terra Blast anymore.
Gotta watch out for Aerial Ace. I think every mon has Aerial Ace.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Any notable missing types? Not really. No dark type, but that's fine.
Yeah. This is a strong team. I think it's...
Yeah, I think it's a strong team too. I've come around a little bit on like the tech pieces are more than just tech pieces, right? Like they have some broader utility in addition to these top 4, but I still expect to see these top 4 a lot.
And I think that top 4 can also run over a lot of teams. I don't think this is a team where you particularly need to be creative to win games.
But you can be. Zoroark can let you be a little creative with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
especially
it's
for game 2 and 3.
a very solid A tier team.
Goose.
Goose. Goose has some stuff going on that I like, and then some I have some I don't like it thoughts also. Sneasler and Clefable, I think, is awesome to have. They're like two of the best support mons. Sneasler can also be like an offensive piece once it's faked something out or taunted something, or take your pick. Clefable with no life orb in the format, it's not really also offensive in addition to being great support. But like Moonblast is still a huge base power, and it is stab Moonblast, so that's definitely not nothing. And then there's pretty good offensive stuff for these mons to support, right? Charizard X specifically, Drampa as well. Melodic is kind of a bulky, take some, chunk them down type of mon. Dusk Lycanroc is a nice, pretty cheap attacker as well. But the ice stuff down at the bottom, I'm not that interested in. Regular Zoroark
coming.
Yeah, regular Zoroark, I'm not interested in that much. Cofagrigus as your only Trick Room setter.
Cofagrigus is amazing.
It's a good one to have, if you have to have one.
Is it good now? Like, it was good in Gen 5. It was good in low power formats, but like, there's crazy stuff going on. I don't know.
I see that now.
Yeah, HP is low, but
yeah.
Dusk Noir is always pretty good.
Dusk Noir has that's an Eviolite.
Oh, no, Dusk Noir.
Sorry. Yes, I'm wrong.
But it's kind of
it's not Dusk Glops yet level or anything, right? But I think it's solid.
No, and I'm not looking for Dusclops level necessarily.
Yeah,
but it's just lots of like, I'm not crazy about it type stuff, right?
What stands out to me, you have good redirection and excellent fake out to support the
absolutely.
Mega Charizard getting up a Dragon Dance or something like that and just taking off. I think this team would probably appreciate an Intimidator or like a really good screen setter to help these mons live hits, because there's a lot of frailty on this team. There's some bulk in the Mega Drampa if you can get it going under Trick Room for sure. Mega Charizard X is not the bulkiest Pokemon. It's not the frailest either. So a little bit more support. I think Intimidator screens would be really nice.
I don't know if I agree, because I think a lot of the frailer mons are kind of fake a lot of the time. I mean, maybe not entirely, but like, I think this team is bringing. I mean, Sneasler's not the bulkiest mon, but it's not paper, especially to special attacks. And then I think this team is bringing some combination of, or like, I think it's almost always bringing like Sneasler, Charizard, Clefable, Milotic, and
Milo appreciates a good Intimidator, right?
For sure, but I just also think so. My biggest concern is I would like to see a little bit more setup, I think, given you have such a premium fake out and premium redirection on the team. But the two that I do see, you mentioned Mega Charizard, and then also Milotic can get up a coil and then start hypnosising all over the place and really set up for that Mega Charizard to come out or Mega Drampa to blow through a team.
Yeah.
I just don't know how much these lower point mons are doing realistically. Like, I don't like the snow mode at all. Personally,
I don't understand the snow mode really.
I don't think it's not because he had 8 points at the end of the draft, and then the board was barren, I assume.
Yes, I think Aurora Veil against the right team.
Like, Clefable is really putting the whole team on its tiny little back and flapping its itty bitty wings to carry it. And also Sneasler is using its stick legs to carry the team. But like, these great supports are really carrying the team, and I hope there's enough else going on for
Yeah.
these great mons to really like let them shine.
I think you're going to have to abuse the fact that people think Sneasler's going to click fake out a lot of the time, whether that's running bulk up Sneasler or coaching Sneasler, to take advantage of people protecting in front of the fake out. Because there's like no fast encore here to, unless Frostlass gets it. I don't know. Actually, Zoroark gets it, so that could be something.
Sneasler
also
gets
get
faint,
faint.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was just checking. Yeah, Skarmory also gets faint apparently, which I never knew.
That's crazy. I have Skarmory, I didn't know that.
Does the Frostlass do something on this team that I'm missing? Is that why it's here?
Icy Wind, right?
I think,
that's
Because there's other stuff in the 6-point tier, like even Mr. Rhyme, I think.
6 is
probably
crazy.
be
oh,
better.
Mr. I would be way better.
I don't. I really
Shindle.
just dislike the bottom 4 entirely, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
but to me that just means like just. I think if you trade them and get 1 or 2 mons that are immediately threatening or that offer a different variation of setup, like this team, I really like a lot of the top mons quite a lot for setting up a draft. I just don't love how it was finished, but also most of the points are in the top. So like I don't dislike the team.
Yeah.
I just think that there's a lot of room for improvement in how the draft ended.
I would even drop Skarmory. I don't know why you picked Skarmory that early.
Agreed. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, drop Lycanroc to Auroras and Skarmory and get something else would be what I would be doing.
But
Can we talk about how
Charizard's
Charizard's stat line is absolute garbage?
Charizard's
Why does it have 130 in both? Oh, it's awful.
If it had those
rough,
points in
but-
bulk, it would just be insane. Though.
Yeah,
It'd be
you take
too
away
good.
like all of its attack. Yeah,
But you know what? Yeah, the other Charizard is too good, so
Or,
this
sorry,
one should
special
be too good also. Just make it the other kind of too good. Yeah.
yeah, they love Charizard. Why didn't they make them both busted?
Yeah, they don't love this. And this Charizard looks so cool too.
Way cooler.
Yeah.
I'm
All right.
thinking-
We ready to slap this on the list? I'm thinking low B, maybe.
Yeah, it's like a low B tier team. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's a low B tier team. Maybe it's a top of C team actually.
I was thinking top of C.
I like it in mid B, to be honest. Like I said, I think the
fair
top
enough.
mons are
There is
strong.
definitely good pieces here.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. Yeah, it is B.
Mhm.
Yeah. I agree.
My C tier is empty, and my D tier is filling up. I didn't put this team in D. Sorry, Goose. Don't worry. But yeah.
Daddy's
All right.
team. We saw the team breakdown on the official VBL channel.
Dude, it
What
was
an
so
honor.
fun. Oh my god, this was the most fun draft I think I've ever done. It was
New,
amazing. I had no idea he was
new
picking
logo as
Palafin
well.
first, and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh fuck you! Wow, what are you doing?" You know. But I ended up. I think this team's gonna be super fun. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I want to do something here real quick. These are the ones you picked, right?
Yeah.
Do they go together? What you doing here?
Well, no,
Well,
I mean,
no,
I
you
knew
have
what
to-
Sam was picking.
No, I
know.
knew
I'm
after he
just-
picked it.
I'm just blasting you a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, I if I had to pick one half or the other half, hold on. I think I might take Sam's half.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
when you cut
Really?
the
Oh, I would.
team in half, it looks like shit regardless. So let's not. All right.
That half didn't have a mega Pokemon.
Right.
Well, that's true. It didn't have a mega, but I got all those points to spend. If I just take Sam's half.
I really like the Mega Frostlass, and I really like the Liepard support. I think your top 6 are great. I don't believe in the Pikachu at all. I don't believe in Alchemy at all. I think everybody who's ever picked Alchemy has been upset with it, myself included.
Me too.
Audino's your only Trick Room.
Dude,
Do you know?
Audino's good.
No, it's
You'll
not.
see it
You're
this
crazy.
season. It's good. You'll see.
Prove me wrong.
You have
It's 3 points.
I-
Let's not hone in on the 3-pointer. I want
Well,
to. But
Audino
let's
is
not.
Audino's good for 3 points. I'm not
Yeah.
sure I'd call it good.
yeah.
Good for yeah, that's what I meant. I don't. It's not. It's not Charizard Y good. It's
Your top six here is very good. It's very
Yeah.
cohesive, and I think you will win some games with it.
Yeah, I'm absolutely an Arcanine believer. I'm a Corviknight believer. I'm always a Prankster believer.
Yeah.
Mega Frostlass, I think, is cool and interesting. It's going to be an exciting Pokemon to see.
It's so bulky with the snow boost.
Defense boost. Yeah,
it's kind of busted.
it's great. It's like effectively like a almost 700 base stat Pokemon
You get
in the snow.
You get Fake
I'm a
Out
little-
plus Encore in one Prankstermon, which is wonderful with all your setup moves. Switching out Palafin, how easy is it with this team?
I think pretty
It's
easy.
remarkably easy.
I think this team's set up Palafin very well. I mean, you have, I think, good ways of soaking up would-be super effective hits. Like, I mean, Arcanine, obviously, and Como potentially. But Como is the Pokemon that I'm most, or least comfortable with in these top 6, given the other 5. I think I don't love it when I don't know how this team deals with fairy types super well. Corviknight is fine for it, I guess, but it's not super offensive. And I think you want that if you want to be able to set up Como, and your like premium supporting Pokemon is Liepard, which is also weak to fairy types. It's just the one concern I have, and this division has a lot of fairy types that I would be scared of.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
you have 5 other Pokemon that are really strong, so it's not the end of the world. It's just that's the thing that jumps out to me as a concern.
Como is definitely a scary mon to use on this team. I think it has the switch in potential. It's got great bulk and stats, obviously, but that fairy weakness is a problem, and we don't deal with them super well. I think Palafin kind of does because most fairies are especially bulky, but not physically bulky. So I think Palafin helps, and Corviknight's good, lives hits. And then we just have the bottom 5. Obviously, they're most of the time they're not coming. These are not every week type of mons. They're more situational. I don't know if I believe in the Pikachu either. Maybe as a last round pick or like second to last round pick, but I think we probably could have gotten away with taking something else earlier. I don't know.
Lightning Rod is definitely helpful with your
Yeah.
Corviknight and your Palafin. So,
Yeah, if you watch the video, we both like wanted Raichu.
yes.
Like the whole draft, it was something that we're like, oh, maybe next round, but not now. Maybe next round.
There are some nice type immunities that can get you some, you can work in some spots to switch a Palafin in, right? Like the Flash Fire, like that's not real because you basically always want to be Intimidate, but like you've got Fake Out immunity in Frostlass, you've got Lightning Rod, obviously, plus an Electric immunity in Torterra. You've got then you just have the other random immunities like Psychic with Liepard, Ghost with Audit. Like you have those random ones that are just kind of also there, but like you've got some decent ones that can get you some opportunities to switch. And you have some mons that want to be switching, right? Arcanine wants to come in and out with Intimidate. Maybe spread some burns with a Will-O-Wisp or something like that here and there. Liepard wants to come in and out so it can keep faking things out. So I think you're going to have some opportunities to get this Palafin out and back in and powered up.
Who's playing these games?
Me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're not doing any weird thing
How's
outside
the,
of building and
it just
drafting.
disappears. It's not in.
We're doing
We
weird
can't
things
see
with
its
building.
stats. All right, back to regular Palafin.
Yeah, Palafin, real Palafin stats are crazy, but it's switching it is going to be,
Hey,
Difficult.
does Leopard get beat up?
Yeah, it definitely does.
There you go, Justified Arcanine, baby.
Mix ups. Yeah, and then obviously Trick
Oh, it
Room.
doesn't anymore. I
No,
think I'm pretty sure it used to.
it definitely used to. Dynamax days
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Trick Room is going to be a
Uh,
problem for this team, I guess. Theoretically, we're trying to live through it with Auroraville. Audino is
well,
sort of
I
the
mean-
anti-Trick Room mon, just either imprisoning it or reversing it or keeping things alive with Life 2, Heal Pulse, Ally Switch,
yeah, or you're taking advantage of the Trick Room setup turn to, get your Palafin out and then back in, something like that.
Set up a Veil or something.
Bulk up your Corviknight, something like that.
Torterra, I think people might be sleeping on a little bit. A lot of
I
people are
love
like,
Torterra.
"Oh, it's
I
Shell
like Torterra.
Smashes," but dude, it has Woodhammer and
And
Headlong
Shell
Rush,
Smash.
right? So just the high base power moves do so much damage when they hit super effectively. It's going to be picking up Okos, right?
I think Torterra set up amazingly for this team. It's like I can't imagine because I'm looking at this team and I'm looking at the top 6 and I'm like, am I ever bringing an ice type? Like, why would I? And then you bring Torterra and it can run through teams. It's also just notable. This is separate, but this team has 7 monotypes Pokemon.
Yeah,
That's just a little odd.
that's very
Four
high.
of them,
yeah, I don't
four
think
of
it
them are
matters,
not
but-
real though, right?
Yeah. I don't think
3.5.
it matters.
I'll give Pikachu half.
Don't give Pikachu half.
It has fake out.
Lightning Rod and Fake Out is
We have-
useful to you.
Okay,
Like
it's
it's not
all right.
nothing.
Nuzzle.
All right.
It's Pikachu's really bad.
Nuzzle?
If you give
Yeah,
Pikachu
like
half, you gotta give Audino half. Come on.
I don't know. Gets out.
absolutely not.
I'm gonna prove
Audino's
it this
better than
season.
Pikachu.
Somebody write this down. All right.
Hey, we're recording it.
Yeah.
We don't have to write it down.
This video will live forever.
Somebody add a comment.
Yeah. Like and
Timestamp.
subscribe. Smash that bell.
No, I don't need to be smashed.
Shit. Cut that.
What are we thinking? See, B tier. I'm thinking.
It's like a mid B, high B if I'm being a little generous.
Strength of the top 6 carries for sure.
Jordan's team, I think, is definitely better. So I'll put you below
James,
Jordan.
Real quick, did Sam send the new logo to you?
Yeah, it's in the doc.
It
It's
is
just
in the
not
doc.
on the.
Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to make sure I haven't checked.
2 more. Camo.
Yep. Logos are updated. Camo.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah, I like this team. It's got some sick stuff. Like, I mean, my boy is here, taken in the 3rd round. Crazy. How dare you do that? You do Sableye dirty like that. We got the double Sun Megas in Charizard and Venusaur. A great combo going all the way back to Gen 6. Mega Aerodactyl. I've seen the light. The conversations we had last time. I'm absolutely bought in on Mega Aerodactyl. The Floette is not Mega, but Light of Ruin is still great.
It's basically Florges, but faster.
And with a worse move pool.
Faster, stronger.
Yeah,
It
more
doesn't have
offensive.
much- yeah, a little bit weaker
Yeah.
special.
Oh yeah,
defense,
not by
but-
much. Yeah. Sorry, it's lower than I thought.
I like some of these low mons here. Lopunny, I don't care about.
My God,
Samurott,
what?
I mostly don't care about. The Runerigus, I don't know that this is the format for Runerigus to really shine. But the
I think you're hating on these bulky Trick Room setters a little bit too much, James. I think
Maybe
they're
I am.
solid. They're not amazing,
Maybe I
but I
am.
think they're good.
But
I think this team wishes that the Aerodactyl and the Venusaur weren't megas, but they are, and they're still good.
I
think-
don't know. Aerodactyl maybe, but Venusaur, you have this very fun double mega where you can mega either one depending on the situation. You get a fast sleep batter, or suddenly you're the bulkiest thing on the planet
True.
with thick fat.
yeah, and like
Are
you
you-
do have manual Sun with Sableye, so like you can have Solar Power Charizard, and you could still get your boosts that way if you want to mega the Aerodactyl some week. instead, something like that. Yeah, this team's got some sick stuff going on.
This Sableye Espathra combo is absolute nonsense. Fake out, Calm Mind, Baton Pass into whatever else onto this team. Floette, Venusaur.
I like that for sure. What's our highest special attack? It's just Charizard. Zardly. Okay, yeah.
This team might struggle into like a strong Trick Room mode. But I mean, Sableye helps, I think.
Yeah,
but,
Quash, Encore, Wisp.
Yeah. But otherwise, I mean, like, I don't know. It doesn't have a great slow mode. Conkeldurr is obviously quite good, but
yeah, you can only quash one thing.
Yeah.
I think a super powerful Earthquake would be really nice too with these flyers up at the top. Up at the top here. Man, could you imagine if those two had a Garchomp with them or something? Whew.
The one thing I hate seeing on a type chart more than red is just a lot of gray.
A lot of gray.
Yes, because
Sure.
that means teams can just throw stabs at you all the time. And this team does have quite a few gray regions. So the defensive profile is not quite there.
We got Wisp, we got screens,
Oh,
right?
yeah. No, I think this team, I'm just nitpicking, this team is excellent.
Yeah.
yeah. This team, I mean, Electric is a bit of a problem. Because, I mean, I don't know. It's not the end of the world again, but your top two Pokemon are weak to it. And then your only real resist, I'm also discounting Rodriguez. But it's Mega Venusaur.
Yeah, which is not nothing, but like you don't want to just be switching Venusaur in to protect your flyers all the time. Like you want them to be able to do stuff.
And the Flyers cannot rock a scarf, so you can't outspeed them, even though they are very fast.
There are also like no electric types in this format.
That's
There's
true.
The Rotoms and
Pikachu.
Bellibolt and the Raichu line, yeah.
Mega Manectric. Raichus, yeah. I'm just looking for what else is in the division. Yeah, you said the Rotoms.
Anyway, I will not stand for this
end of
Lopunny
list,
slander. Did you not watch that thing carry me to a conference championship last season?
You know, this is a slightly different
this is
format.
not last season.
Hey, we bumped the fucking monkeys up to 3 points and we left Lopunny at 1. Lopunny's way better than those frickin' things.
Is it?
This is why I stay out of tiering, because I could not care less whether Lopunny is in 1 or 3 points.
Or 1 or 2,
and
right?
whether Simipour and Simisage are at the same level as Samurott or not. I just don't care.
This is the best tier team for me.
Yeah, it's really good. I like it a lot as well.
This team's excellent.
I'm putting it in A. I think there's a weakness or a couple, but it's top of A.
Yeah, I think its weakness is definitely its mid Trick Room answers. Like it can prevent Trick Room decently well with Sableye, but if Trick Room is up and Camo's not doesn't also have Conkeldurr or can't put something to sleep with Venusaur, then Camo's opponent is just going to kind of get to do what they want. So it is not without weaknesses, but I do like the team very much.
The last one of the division, FireFalls. Check out
the
FireFalls
traitor to the olds.
Yes, watch their draft review. It's terrible.
No, Jace is the traitor. Jace is the traitor. FireFalls is not a traitor.
No,
FireFalls is just
enemy
misrepresenting his age.
We appreciate the content.
Absolutely.
You
I'm
can't
thrilled.
be married
it's happening.
and a young. Once you're married, then you're like 40.
Yeah.
No matter what.
We got a rain
so this
team.
is the same rain team as in the other conference.
Nope.
Polytoad, Archaludon, Basculegion.
Different Basculegion. But otherwise,
different
yes.
Basculegion.
Better
Basculegion.
Yeah. Oh my god, it has Viv too. Oh shit!
Oh yeah, it
is the
does
same
also
team.
have Viv.
Oh,
Yeah,
the dry skin talk. This team is so heavy on rain. Oh my god.
It's bringing rain every week, right? Like
This
it has
team
to.
does, this team doesn't do anything other than rain.
I mean,
Right?
okay, but some of the like Basket Legion doesn't need rain necessarily,
No.
right? And Mega Manectric doesn't need rain.
Our Kaladin doesn't need it.
It doesn't need it. Yeah, I mean,
Its best move needs it, but
but I'm thinking like there's going to be weather wars, right? And this team isn't just like screwed if there's a weather war. There are things it can do. It
lot of-
doesn't need Swift Swim to win. You
No.
know, it doesn't need Electroshot, although it's going to want it a lot of the time. And a lot of the teams have weather options, which is going to be problematic. I think Vivian is really good, you guys. I
Yeah.
think it's phenomenal. I think redirection with Friend Guard is always good. But then I think Scarf Sleep Powder with Compound Eyes is unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Like to the point that it
yeah,
should
it's
be
going to win
banned.
some games on its
I
own
just-
for sure. I am high on Mega Manectric, but I think I am too high on it because it used to be great way back in the day when Hidden Power was available to it, and that is not the case anymore. So I like it, but I think I like it more than I should.
I think this team might. Do a lot of Pokemon on this team want the same items? And I know it's not that big a deal because nobody's going to have good item situations
Because
there are
there's no
good
items.
But I feel like Basket Legion wants a scarf a lot. We were talking about, like, Pavilion will want a scarf. Pavilion will sometimes want a sash. Meowscarada will want a sash.
Toxicroak.
Our Caladon will
Toxicroak
sometimes
will
want a
want a
scarf.
sash.
Toxicroak will want a sash. Like, there's a lot of scarf and sash wanting Pokemon here. And again,
I mean, those are the best
There's no
items
good
too.
item.
So.
yeah, and there's no good items anyways. So like every team's going to be running one scarf, one sash, and then a bunch of bad items. So it's not the end of the world. It's just like
Honestly,
all these Pokemon
as
kind of
they
win.
should.
You're gonna want to bring these Pokemon together a lot of the time, though. I get what you're saying, right?
Yeah,
Meowscarada and
Your,
Basket Legion
your
aren't
point is a good
separate
one.
modes. You might want them both a lot of the time, and then there's going to be item competition when they're both coming.
And one of them, like, it's not just that the one of them will be running a bad item. It's that like it's significantly worse without the sash or without the scarf.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen all of these mons have like Basket Legion, Archaludon, Politoed, Vivian. I've seen them all run Scarf. Politoed will definitely not have the sash, but yeah, it's some tough competition there for items.
This is also a very frail team.
Oh yeah, 80 defense average. Ugh.
Both defenses
Guys,
are low. Like
you want
defense
everything
and
to
special.
die when you have Basket Legion, then you click Last Respects and you win. Duh.
True.
That's why I perish song and don't switch out. I just let
Yes,
my book do what
exactly.
they
See,
want.
this guy plays Pokemon. When you have Basket Legion, you just win. You know that, right?
Yeah, the butt is busted. In this format, Last Respects is absolutely stupid.
Yeah.
I was building a ladder team and I was just trying to add something as a Basket Legion counter, and I got all the way down to Hydrapple before I found something that lived.
Heliolisk.
The-
Heliolisk hard counters it.
Yeah.
Right? 100% of the time.
I wanted to live Last Respects with 3 Mons dead and Oko back. It was like Hydrapple with max HP and 16 defense.
How is this team's Trick Room mode? It's Mega Crabominable is a good offensive threat.
I think Mega Crab in Camera Up, it's the inverse of the one that we called the best ever earlier, or I called the best ever earlier. So
I was going to
it's
say, I
really
didn't call it
good.
the best ever.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd probably rather have Mega Camel and regular Crab. But I think this is a really good Trick Room mode. Mega Crab is crazy, you guys.
It is Mach Punch now. It's a real Mon.
Yeah, it's really good. And it has Hyper Cutter before it mega evolves, right? So
Yep.
Mega Crab is very
before we
good.
get blasted in the comments, which we definitely would have, and somebody might have already, too late. I've already typed it, but there are 2 Intimidators that could conceivably come to matches So like the defense stat specifically is maybe a little better than the numbers indicate.
Yeah.
But then you're bringing your Weird Deer, and Weird Deer I think is like is fine but not great.
I think it's pretty great. I think it's good.
The typing is great, and it does have 3 good abilities.
I think it's better than Manectric. I don't know what you see in this thing. 135 special attack in the year of our Lord 2026.
I told you I like it because it was good 10 years ago.
It's fast. It's very fast. It's fast and it hits hard. Yeah, it's good.
But it doesn't
fast.
get
No
electric
Electro
web,
Web, yeah.
which is a problem.
No Electro Web is brutal. No hidden power. It loved having ice coverage.
This team's just going to run over some teams. Straight up.
Yeah.
The top 6.
Mm-hmm.
There's
I feel like we said that a lot.
2 sand teams and a Mega Frost last, so we've got some snow as well, and we've got Zard Y. This is the weather division for sure.
Yeah.
Let
Which
me
makes it
delete
much
a
more
couple things
interesting.
real quick, and then we can put them back. But I think if we just do a little bit of this right here, this is the best team imaginable. It really is. So, I mean, I have a hard time putting this team lower than A just based on these 4. To be
I
honest.
agree.
Yeah.
Just keep Slurpuff deleted, by the way. That thing is never showing up.
So,
Mm-hmm.
a long time ago, Sukaba's first season, Sukaba basically drafted a ladder team of like 5 Mons and 6 trash Mons, like 6 bag Mons.
Yeah, I swept him
And
with a Jinx in his first game.
You absolutely hated the team, Daddy. I specifically remember you were a Sukaba season 1 hater, and now you're saying the 4-Mon team is good. So
Because Basque Legion is fucking
I'm just saying.
insane. It's unfair.
You have
We
changed.
should have banned it, and we should have banned Scarf Vivian too. We should have banned them both, and FireFalls managed to get both of them. So let's see what happens. No, that team, Sukaba's team, if I recall, like
It was all weak to ice.
yeah, and that's a lot more insurmountable than this team. It doesn't completely rely on the weather. It's important. It does matter. Losing the weather war is going to hurt this team. Don't get me wrong, but I think Basque Legion is just so cracked, and the pieces around it are so good. I think it makes this team really good.
Even if it loses the weather, though, I don't think it's positioned as poorly as some teams
Mhm.
are.
Yeah.
Because if you lose to ground or to sand, you still have Basque Legion. You could run through the sand team potentially, especially if it has a sash and you manage to break through. Losing to a sun team might be a bit of a problem, but just don't lose to the sun team, I guess. And you have Mega Manectric to deal with the Charizard.
That Sun team
put it to
has
sleep
Mega
with
Venusaur.
Scarf, dude.
Manectric, huh?
Just put it to sleep.
That Sun team has Mega Venusaur. That's actually pretty problematic.
Pavilion.
That's definitely the
You
most
just hurricane
abominable matchup. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Sleep,
sure. Just
sleep everything, dude. Whatever's a threat, put it to sleep.
Easy A tier.
Yeah,
Maybe
for
even
sure.
S.
God, the more I look at those 4 Pokemon, the more I want to put it in S. But I don't really love the rest of it. So
You're crazy. It's like a mid A tier team. There's just not enough else going on. I agree those 4 are all timers.
yeah,
And it's like just a better version of Ryan's team. But that's just it's a better version of the 4 Mons that Ryan's team has.
This one has the good one.
Basque Legion.
yeah.
It's got the good Basque Legion. But it's
I think I'm putting it in S.
I'm not, but you guys are fine to do that. If we agreed, this would not be as fun.
And
It
that
really is. I like Ryan's team a lot. It's just better than Ryan's team, though. All right. Sorry. Go ahead. End it, Steve.
and
I'll
that
keep talking about Viv.
is the first division. We'll be back with the next division. Toodaloo.